Pranams everyone. A very happy morning to one and all. Welcome to the program Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya series. As you all know, we are taking up inner purification this week, which is all about keeping our heart in its original state. So let us start our day. So under this Swadhyaya series, it really reminds me the way Master has been giving us messages, and if you read all the Bhandara messages, whether we took the last week's methods and training or this week's inner purification, I think all his messages are great collection of work for us to really read, imbibe the meaning of what he's trying to say, because all those, you know, writings that he's giving from his heart to us is actually helping us in deepening our understanding about our own selves, the way we think, the way we are challenged in a different situation, and how we deal with it, how we really let our heart either take the impression or if we are wise enough, then we clean those impressions. So I think the series of messages itself are a great volume of work that he has been doing and sharing with us. And I think we all should keep reading those messages time and again. Not that if Bhandara one message is over, we have already read it, we go for the second message. I have seen that every time I read those messages, the clarity of understanding is kind of sharpening. Because when we read those messages and we practice the recommended suggestions given in those messages, which all boils down to heartfulness practice and doing it diligently, doing it heartfully, then I have seen that the understanding of our own selves also sharpens, and we are able to then really practice heartfulness, meditation, cleaning, uh, nighttime prayer with a very different zeal and zest. So I would recommend to read and reread these messages which are given to us by Ravi Daji. So let us begin our day on the topic. So let us see what are the, yes, so we have to do this self study or swadhyay. We have to practice this, bring it into our daily routine. And to do this, the best thing is to do our sadhana, which is heartfulness practices. Do reflection in the way we are leading our life, the way we say things, the way we react to something or respond to something, and also introspect. How could I have done that better? Or how could I not feel this way? So what do I really need to clean within myself? How do I really get rid of the tendencies or the strong perceptions which I've had? And this there could be multiple reasons for having those perceptions. It doesn't really matter. What matters is to free ourselves totally from all the negative tendencies and perceptions that we have had from our childhood. Then reflect upon those, it, write them into our diary. That's a great way of seeing our progress from what we were to what we are and what we want to become. And the best guide that we all have with us is the kind of work that our masters have done, written for us. And I mean, we are one of the richest, I would say, collection of spiritual wisdom. How do we really lead our life? All the nuggets of managing ourselves. are very well written and captured in all these literature of our mission. So we must make use of what is available to us and lead our life accordingly. So that's what we wish to do in this Swadhyaya series. Let us see what's there for the contemplation today. So, moderation, outer refinement. In my daily life, are there outer habits that call for moderation, such as the way I speak, communicate, consume information, spend time on social media, or use my energy? What small adjustments can help me bring greater balance, simplicity, and conscious use of these faculties? Many a times we say something in, as people say, do not react, respond. But many a times we react and then we repent. Why did I say that? I shouldn't have said that. So it is equally important when we are creating inner purification. It is equally important to balance it out with outer refinement. So every time we have consciously worked on the outer refinement, you would see there is a greater amount of satisfaction that we would have felt internally in our hearts. So, somewhere the way we behave, the way we speak, the way we consume information and process information, and the way we react to information, those also have impact on our inner selves. So, when we are doing outer refinement, we are also simultaneously taking care of the inner purification. So both are like a connected wheel. So we practice inner purification, then we have to manifest out also in the way we react or the way we respond to situations, to people, to conditions. And similarly, we should also have the way we speak to people. Not every time our hearts are going to be opened up to people to see. They will perceive the way you speak to them. And this reminds me of Lalaji's communication principles. Those are amazing. So if we are able to do this moderation in the way we are manifesting ourselves to the external world, it is also going to be helping us in deepening the practice of inner purification. So I think this is a beautiful suggestion, and let us all watch ourselves, let us all refine ourselves, and keep writing it in the diary so that we know where we were, where we are, and where we have to still go. So let us start our day with our point B cleaning. This is a method which is to be done in the morning when we wake up and before our morning meditation. This has to be done for 5 to 7 minutes. Diagram already displays how to locate point B if you're new to this practice. So let us start this. Gently close your eyes and fix your attention on point B. Imagine that all impurities and heaviness are going out of point B from the front of the body. As this process progresses, imagine that the glow of the soul begins to appear from behind. Let us do this for 5 minutes. Gently open your eyes. Let us now see what Babaji has to tell us through this whisper. Thursday, November 18, 2004, 10 a.m. Volunteering for divine service is praiseworthy. Thus, a being is given the opportunity to grow. Where better than in this world can he do it? Each day, man is offered different options, some of which are determining for the rest of his life. In which state of mind does he decide? Does he find answers within himself? It is all connected on this level. For him, the quest is long and difficult. For him, the quest is long and difficult. To become aware of the need to be refined is a promising start. He is confronted with tendencies resisting his efforts. Nothing in this area or any other one is easy for him. Starting a spiritual process is to engage in the right direction and to get stronger in relation to one's own nature, which stands as an obstacle to one's progress. That is the law in this world. Nobody can escape this challenge from which a new being will emerge, if he so really wants, by applying himself to it with rigor. Nothing is easy in this world or anywhere else. Therefore, it is better to devote oneself from this very life to striving towards perfection. Perfection is at the end of the path and it cannot be obtained easily. Purification equals suffering, either physical or moral. It is inevitable whether it is desired or not. Man is alone in the face of his destiny. A serious spiritual process makes him enter a vibratory spiral likely to propel him out of his limited capabilities. The assistance of a high level master remains determining for him. The onus is on him to make the right choice by relying on providence. Babuji. Let's pause for a moment to understand the message given to us. Let us now prepare ourselves for meditation. So gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to your heart. Feel the deep love and presence of gratitude towards the Master in your heart. And with all your heart pouring into this prayer, say this prayer. O Master, thou art the real goal of human life. We are yet but slaves of wishes, putting bar to our advancement. Thou art the only God and power to bring us up to that stage. With this goal in our hearts, let us try to connect deep inside our heart. Feel the presence of divine light in your heart. Make a suggestion that this divine light, which is already there in my heart, is pulling me deep towards itself. And with that suggestion, let us all begin meditation. Those who wish to continue to meditate, please do so. For the rest of us, let us observe the feeling that we have right now and acknowledge the condition acquired. Enliven this condition by giving the suggestion that everything around us is also receiving this condition. Feel that every single cell of our body is drowning in this condition, is imbibing this condition. And we are now becoming one with this condition. Feel the union with the condition such that only the condition remains and we become the condition. Let us resolve to grow this condition over the course of the day and remain in the constant remembrance throughout the day. As you feel ready, you may gently open your eyes. Let us now record our observation in the diary. Thank you for joining this morning session. Do tune in to the Heartfulness YouTube channel for the session with Daji as Shahjahanpur Bhandara is going on. So morning meditation at 9 a.m. and evening meditation at 6 p.m. India time is when Daji is conducting the sessions. So do join there and see you today on BHED at 8:50 p.m. in the night. And as we all know, we have to do our heartfulness cleaning before we join for the session. So 8:50 p.m. to 9 p.m. is universal prayer, and today being Friday, 9 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Master sitting is there. So let us continue to read, contemplate, and journal our understanding of this aspect of this week. Do write to us at bhed@heartfulness.org with any suggestion, feedback, or any kind of recommendation. Thank you so much. Pranams, everyone. Have a wonderful day.